Year 7. Okay, so your first activity today is kind of to get your head around the diploma if you haven't already. The first thing to do is to have a look at this first workbook, which I'll show you a little bit more detail, and is to have a read through and decide what activities you'd like to do. So you have some core activities. There's 3 different core activities for you to work through. Of them within the pack has got some resources to help and support you. So the first core activity is Hello, I'm Awesome activity, where you have to write a postcard or a letter to myself to tell me about yourself, your hopes, your dreams, what you're looking forward to about joining Bidnam and why you are awesome. That'd be a really nice activity to do today. You don't have to post it. You could drop it in an email. You could post it. It's quite nice to do that. You could drop it out for school, or you could bring it in September. So your first activity from your diploma Be Awesome pack is to write a postcard or letter to myself to say why you guys are awesome. Okay, the second activity, so one of the core units from the diploma, is the Go Big activities, where there is a workbook that goes alongside this. Okay, you have this in your pack. I will also email it out to you. Now, the idea is to work through the 4 different sessions. Session 1, Being Awesome. Session 2, Unlocking Your Mind. Session 3, Dare to Take a Risk. And Session 4, Making the Change. So there is a PowerPoint presentation to work alongside, and then you work through your booklet answering the sections within this booklet. This is a nice little activity to do as well, to work your way through it. You won't do it all in one day. You might pop into it throughout the summer. We're going to continue this work in September with Mrs. Gill and Miss Simpson, so it's a good starting place. So your core activity 2 is to work through the Go Big activities, and there's 4 of them. Okay, your third core activity in your diploma is making a record of your awesome achievements. So what else have you done during this period that's been a bit different for all of us? Have you read some books? Have you done some baking? Have you gone for a walk? Have you looked after your relatives or your siblings? What have you done? Make a record of everything that you've done. I've done lots of baking, and I'm not really a baker. I've made lemon drizzle, I've made banana bread, I've cooked lots, and I've also become a bit of a gardener. I'm currently growing some strawberries, which is pretty impressive. There's not many strawberries on there, but I'm trying something new. What have you guys done that maybe you wouldn't have done in a normal school day? Make a list of your record of achievement, and that's your third core activity. Or on the workbook, there's a link to getting ready to go big, with lots of ideas of additional things you can do that's not just about writing. Lots of things like trying musical instruments, watching these virtual museum tours, which are fab. So there's lots of things there as well. Now, the next part of your diploma is looking at your elective activities, and you get to pick so many different elective activities from different subjects that you'll be studying at Bidnam, and depending on how many you do, depends on what level of your diploma qualification you'll achieve in September. So if you're going for bronze, you need to do your core activities plus 2 electives. If you're going for silver, you complete the 3 core and 4 electives. Gold, core units and 6 electives, and then platinum, your core units and 8 electives. Now, this doesn't stop you from doing more. If you want to do more, go for it and just really throw yourself into this activity. Okay, so that's really your first transfer day activity, and some of you I know have already started this, which is fantastic. So maybe use today, if you're not in school or if you've got time in school, to really get cracking with the diploma. This will be an amazing qualification to have to start your Bidnam life with us. We are doing a awards ceremony in whatever form that might be towards the end of September, and Mrs. Gill and Miss Simpson will tell you a bit more about that when you start with us in September. So really get cracking with this and show us how awesome you guys are. Hi Year 6, so your next activity is going to be to write a letter or postcard to your future self. So to you when you're in year 11, which you're going to open. Now, this letter could be about what you'd like to achieve by the time you get to year 11, what your hopes are, what your dreams are, what GCSEs you might take, what you'd like to do or where you'd like to be. Maybe about the friends you'd like to meet or the type of person you'd like to be. Tell us or tell you yourself about maybe what activities you would have hoped to have taken part in at Bidnam. Is it sport? Is it STEM? Is it drama? Is it chess? Is it maths? What do you want to have achieved in your 5 years at Bidnam? So by the time you get to 15, 16, what is it you want to have got out of Bidnam? How awesome have you been in those 5 years? So it's a dear future self letter. Okay, so dear future Miss Copley, hope you are well. I hope you've enjoyed your 5 years at Bidnam. Then what do you want to have achieved in those 5 years? Take your time really thinking about it. Maybe put a plan together of the type of thing you'd like to include that letter. You're going to open that letter in 5 years' time. So when you leave or when you're moving on to the sixth form at Bidnam at the end of year 11, you're going to open that letter and you're going to see if you've achieved those goals and those kind of aspirations that you wanted to do now. Be as creative as you'd like to be. Don't set any limits for yourself. Go out there and do what you guys want to do. Maybe go on the website and have a look about what's on offer so that you can kind of go, do you know what? Actually, I want to be part of that team. I want to be part of the performing arts team. I want to be doing the sets behind the scenes at the play, the next play that we have. Write those in your letter to yourself. Address it to yourself. Pop it in an envelope. If you've not got an envelope, save it until September. Bring it in September. And what we are going to do is then in 5 years' time, so Mrs. Gill will keep the letter, in 5 years' time, you're going to open that letter. Enjoy, have fun, and really write all those amazing things you're going to do in your 5 years with us. Okay, so your third activity of the day is going to be a quiz. This quiz is linked to our school website and finding out information about it. It's actually being produced by one of our sixth formers or one of our sixth formers who's just leaving us and going off to university. So thank you, Meg. What I will do at the end of this video is pop the link on there for you to have a go at that quiz, but you will need to make sure that you go to our website. So I will put the links to our website on there as well. You might know some of the answers already because you've already familiarised yourself with Bidnam, whether you've had previous visits or siblings with us, or you actually have done quite a lot of research on it. Once you've completed it, let me know your results. Email me, drop me your results so I know how you've got on. If there's some answers that you're unsure of, again, you could probably email me and I could help you and point you in the right direction. Have fun. Get to know the website because the website will tell you lots of amazing things that's going to be part of your life for the next 5 to 7 years. And enjoy being part of the quiz. Have fun.